This is my friend Michael Pulley. He's an actor. He's a model. He's just a spiritual guru. Like he's everything.
Yeah, I am everything. I'm from the above.
From the above, yes. And I actually want to say shout out to freaking Chuey Martinez. Chewy.
Boy, Chewy.
Yes.
Chewy.
So Chewy linked us up. Chewy's the man. We love Chewy. He's like such a great guy, right?
Man.
Like he's like.
Me and Chewy worked out last week.
No.
I got Chewy back in the gym. Chewy's back in the gym.
Nice.
Even after Coachella, Chewy's back in the gym. So
nice.
right before we went to Coachella, and he's making some real good progress. He took some time off, so he's wanting to get back in there. So yeah, my boy's back in the gym. Shout out to
Chewy Martinez.
E-Network in the building.
Yeah, he's Chewy Martinez. He is a Kiss FM radio host.
Yep.
And then he does also Dish Nation. Is it Dish Nation?
Yeah, he does Dish
with like Ricky Smiley and Tamar Braxton. In case you don't know him, he's the one that linked us up. So thanks, Chewy. I'm gonna send this to Chewy.
Thank you, Chewy. Where my cash at, Chewy? Animal Kingdom, baby.
Yeah, so they were actually in a movie together.
Yeah, we're on a TV show, Animal Kingdom, one of the best episodes, season 4. So yeah, we run the show together.
That's how y'all met. Huh?
Yeah, that's how we met. That's been my boy ever since.
Damn, yeah, Chewy's the man. Like everybody just loves Chewy. He's just like one of those guys. Like everybody's just.
He does. I know he's got
he's
that soul.
Best.
He is.
But what was I gonna say? So you were in the Call of Duty. It's so funny because my nephew, he is really into Call of Duty, and I called him earlier. I think he got nervous because I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna interview this guy from Call of Duty," and I was like, "Can I call you during the interview?" And he didn't say anything. So I was like, "Okay, maybe he's getting nervous." I don't know.
That's so funny. That's when I really feel my stardom. Is with the kids. Whenever they bring up the video game Call of Duty.
Right, because they love it.
It was incredible. Yeah, it was, I was in Black Ops 4, I think it was 2019. I think they only do a new Black Ops every 4 or 8 years or something like that. So it's really big. And then the one I did was like, I don't really game that much, but everybody plays and said it was one of the best Call of Duties ever. So yeah, definitely put me on the map. It definitely kind of kickstarted the big things in my career. As far as acting and everything goes, I'm grateful for it. And,
so I wanted to ask, so you're on the Black Ops, the game, but there's a movie. So you were in the movie?
No, not Call of Duty Black Ops 4. No, I was just in the game.
You were in the game?
Yeah, I was in the video game.
So if I buy the game or whatever, play the game, I can play your character.
You play me, Crash, baby, Crash.
Crash?
Crash, baby.
That's your character?
Crash.
Ah!
You go get my posters too. Go look at my posters. Buy my posters from Amazon. So.
Oh right, they're on Amazon.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited because I haven't had a chance to smoke with somebody, like smoke weed on camera in a while. So
and I usually do it myself. I keep it professional usually, but we chilling. We chilling right now.
Thanks for doing it.
We keeping it 100 behind the scenes. So.
Hell yeah. So that's why I'm excited because I'm like yes, and then like I usually smoke joints, so I'm excited to smoke this blunt.
With that gravel leaf, huh? They switch
Put this here.
Swisher. With Swishers. No, it's Philly blunts.
Damn, it's gonna be good.
Philly blunts, then Swishers, then backwoods. No. Dutches.
Cigarillos.
Yeah. Dutches and Phillies, then Swishers, then backwood.
Right.
Now we on gravel leaf.
And then what's next? We're gonna fucking get a leaf from the tree.
We about to go smoke a whole oak tree next.
Yeah.
Go bust down your own damn tree.
Oh my gosh. So I also like wanted to pick your brain too about like all the health stuff because I know you're really healthy. So I'm on my health shit all the time.
Yeah, I like to. I like to consider myself healthy. Well, me, I have an extensive career in health and fitness and athletics. I've been like a decorated athlete since I was 4 or 5 years old. Like Little League, World Series, star baseball player, basketball, football, track. I was an All-American track athlete in high school, and then I went on to walk on to Ohio State football. My freshman year in college didn't go well. I got so many injuries. I never really got to play or nothing. So my football career was shortened. And then I've been fighting mixed martial arts, Krav Maga.
Oh, nice.
I'm a Krav Maga specialist.
That shit's not easy.
Nah, it's not.
Easy.
I've been doing MMA and everything for about 11, 12 years now. So, yeah, I train with the best of the world. Shout out to Team Body Shop.
Team Body Shop.
Shout out to Blue Moon, Coach Ivan, my boy Lewis. Yeah, man. All the homies, man. All the homies up there. Buddy McGirt, Adam Blue Nose Lopez. So yeah, I'm around the best. I'm around the best of the best as far as the world, as far as whatever's been athletics, fighting, all sports. I've been around the best of the best. So I've incorporated that with everything. And it's for me now. Athletics is a lifestyle. I even did men's physique. I competed in the circuit.
Oh, right. Yeah, I wanted to talk about that because you're doing. Here, let me just check this real quick. I'm already gonna fuck it up. See, I keep stuff like that in the video because that's just me. Everybody does. I was telling my neighbor, everybody does like their thing. He's like, "Oh, you doing a podcast?" I was like, "No. I just want to do me." That's what I actually want to say that because people like just be messaging me. They're like, you need mics. Oh, you need this." It's like, can I just be me? Why do I have to be like everybody else? Like, I don't want to put a fucking headphones on unless they're gonna pay me. I'll do that. But yeah, if it's just me and my thing, then I just want to do me, like just some random shit, Like,
2023, anything goes as long as you are genuine with what you're doing, you own what you're doing, it works.
Right, yeah, because I just see people just like they're so the same. I just want to be different. I just want to be me. But no, so what were we saying? We were talking about something.
We're talking about fitness. So
it was the competing. Yeah. So
I was in men's physique. I did that. Competed
the Arnold
2010 to 2014. I got third at the Arnold in 2012. Shout out to Mike Davies. Shout out to my whole Metro Fitness home back in Columbus, Ohio.
Right, that's where you're from.
That's where I'm from. So back there we Buckeyes and we go hard. I mean, it's just we go hard with the sports. We go hard with the weight room. So yeah, I did really well. I did really well. In men's physique over those years. But what I didn't like from it was all the eating, all the consumption of a lot of different foods that we deem are healthy, which really aren't once we really figure out what nutrition means. So I mean, there was times I was eating 2 pounds of meat a day.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just to keep that muscle on. Throughout meals. The facade is, oh yeah, protein, carbs, vegetables, all protein, carbs. Oh yeah, if he's eating all this protein and the low carbs, he's healthy. No, that doesn't mean nothing. Man,
you get lightheaded.
That don't mean nothing.
I know. I can only do 3 days of that.
It's just the whole facade of nutrition is there's aesthetic, how you look, and if you are just following a basic diet, how people talk about high protein, low carbohydrate, you're not taking any type of consciousness in other realms of the actual nutrition, with your heart, your arteries, your lungs, your everything that sits down in your stomach decays and that starts cancers and all that. So a lot of people, now people become more conscious of it, but especially when I was competing X amount of years ago and stuff, it didn't seem like everyone was that conscious about it, including myself. So, a lot of the athletes too who are older, a lot of them are acquiring right now so many diseases and so many things from eating all that. And I'm not going to get into all that, you should eat meat, not eat meat, all that. All I'm going to say is we should definitely be more conscious of our internal health.
Yes, the gut health.
So let me show you this. And think of it like this. It's like you got a nice Bugatti, you got a nice Lamborghini, right? Mm-hmm. And yeah, you want to look good on the outside. You want that car to be painted, you want that car to be polished, you want that car to be washed. You feel me?
Exactly.
But if that car's alternator, if that car's engine, if that car's whatever, rotors, whatever, electrical, whatever, is not functioning correctly, what happens? The car's gonna break down, right?
Right.
Exactly. The car doesn't run good, even though it looks good on the outside.
I just had to get a oil pan gasket changed out on my car because it was leaking. What would that be equivalent to?
Oil pan,
That
would be, hold on. That'd be equivalent to probably leaky gut.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Leaky gut. Some type of high cholesterol.
Because food does that. See, I've never had that, but I heard that leaky gut comes from like a lot of greasy foods, a lot of
high cholesterol. Even
oils too.
And you got to think all that. I would really equivalent like the big stuff to the engine and the alternator and what else is big? Nothing. The transmission. That's like your liver, your kidneys, maybe your heart. So it's like, especially liver and kidneys, and that's what I just came off of too. I just came off of a big cleanse. Actually, I'm still on it. I'm making it a lifetime cleanse, but I did a really rugged, definitely week of cleansing. Taking a bunch of turmeric, dandelion, milk fizzle.
Yes.
On top of that, I took another cleaner that was already had the components.
Speaking my language over here. That's what I brought this. So, oh wait, not to interrupt, but this is, have you tried it yet? You can get it at Erewhon. This is the new probiotic. It's a probiotic prebiotic. So it works together. So they say to take 2 a day, like 1 before each meal or like 2 meals a day, but on an empty stomach. But I just do it 1 a day. I think they're just trying to get us to take more.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
She did it, not me.
It's okay. This thing, you know, you can take this thing off the couch and put it in the washer, and it'll wash it. Like, that's why I love IKEA shit.
You hear? She can wash it. I'm just glad I didn't do that. She did it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm glad I did it, right? Because I would have been looking at you sideways.
I know. She like, man, I had this on my shoulder. He over here dropping stuff, goofball.
That's
but
funny.
Yeah. So what I advocate on, and you know, I get a lot of athletes and whoever, hardcore athletes, your regular everyday folk, whoever come to me asking me questions all the time, and you know, about the way I look or whatever, and I'm just like, guys, y'all look like this, and yeah, I look like this, but it's not about this. It's about what's inside. If you want to look, work for yourself on the look. Work to get your body the way you want it to look. I get that, right. But that, at the end of the day, if you look a certain way, that doesn't mean diddly. You feel me? Like,
right. Yeah.
And I know people who look best bodies, girls and guys, fucking looking great, right? Looking phenomenal. But guess what? Their kidneys and liver are horrific.
God, yes.
You know?
I know. Let's get into it because we want to talk about like some of these BBLs and all these surgeries and stuff. And then,
that's a whole other side. Oh man, I ain't gonna comment. I'm pleading fifth on that. To each his own. Just be healthy.
No,
be conscious.
the thing is that this is my thought on that. I feel like people are gonna do whatever they want, no matter what you think about it. But like, I feel like people, if they want to enhance themselves, go for it. But just be like aware of every little thing that you're doing and putting in your body, and also try to keep it to the minimum as much as possible. You know what I mean? Because people, they'll get it. This is my problem with it. They'll get the BBLs and get all the tummy tuck, all that stuff, but they don't do the diet after. Yeah. And so it's like, if I'm paying that much money for this shit, then I'm gonna want to, keep up with it. So. Yeah. I haven't. Oh, cheers!
I'm trying to think of.
This is a lion's mane mushroom. It's promotes brain, like it's called Think or whatever. Yeah, so it's like for.
We'll see if it works. By what the hell you hear us talk about next.
Let's see if the speed of us talking like.
Or the content.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's low vibrational, high vibrational, or some bushwa.
Always high vibrationals here. always.
I'll go with that.
I like to open the door and hear the city, like in the background.
So you like to jump from topic to topic, I see, huh?
Anyways, go ahead.
No,
it's this weed, Amanda. This is good weed.
It's the weed, right?
I'm jumping around. Yeah. Okay, no, let's go back.
I love jumping. That's cool. That's what you do. Own it. Whatever you do, own it. That's what I say.
I have ADD.
Own it.
I have ADD.
Right. Own it.
Well, I think honestly, I love smoking weed, and I'm a.
You know what I think it is? No, you know what I'll diagnose you with? Your brain. You got a big brain, and you want to touch so many different things, and so many things are coming to you.
That's why, and so because even before I was like, I have a lot of things to ask. So, wait, what were we talking about right now though?
We're talking about BBLs, GBLs.
Oh, see, God didn't want me to talk about it. That's why.
Alternators.
That's why. No, that's why. God don't want me to touch that.
But before that, what were we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about before that. We're talking about cleansing on, talking about nutrition on that.
Right.
We were on that whole swing of things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like I said, it's 2023. As far as nutrition goes and health, fitness, everything goes, that whole circuit of looking good and BBLs and everything, it comes down to what she said and what I said. Just whatever you're gonna do, be conscious of it. Know what you're doing, and take care of yourself afterwards. You know, if you are going to do this to your body, take care of yourself afterwards. Work out afterwards. Keep up with
the workout, yeah.
Keep up with the workouts. Keep up with the things you're supposed to be putting in your body. Hey, if I know I put this silicone in my body, and silicone has the potential to maybe raise my cholesterol, or maybe raise blood pressure, or maybe whatever, to let me be knowledgeable and conscious enough to go, and take this. Go grab this so I can take this and supplement that to help this out. Maybe tree bark, maybe whatever. Just give me examples. So we just need to be conscious of everything we're doing, because now, 2023, we're above our parents. We're above our grandparents with knowledge. Don't get me wrong, there's still some of those old geniuses, mystics that just have the knowledge from maybe 1760 that knew now, the Nostradamuses and all them. So those did exist. But as a collective whole, where we are at now in society, we're more educated than our parents. Like I help,
it's the internet, right?
Internet, and just we're evolving as humans. Like the whole food, the whole nutritional diagram, where we've been taught the triangle.
Oh, it's all wrong,
where
you guys.
We've been taught our whole life to eat. Okay, you want to have a protein. You want to have chicken mixed with bread, mixed with this, mixed with that. No. When you actually, and Dr. Sebi has a really good food diagram where he breaks it down, the body's supposed to have this. When you really become knowledgeable of what you're supposed to eat, you see that was even correct. We're not supposed to have certain proteins with carbs and sugars, and that's not supposed to go together. And the general public doesn't know that because we're taught this. And we're taught that. And you're supposed to eat all these greens and this, and no, guess what? You're maybe not. So you need to learn about your body, because everyone's body first and foremost works differently. And that's why a lot of people now go get DNA diets to see. They get their blood drawn. They get to see from the components of their DNA what is actually conducive to them. I haven't did it yet.
Me either. Oh, I was about to comment on that.
Yeah, I'm going to. I haven't did it yet.
Oh no! I was gonna say, I don't know. This is just me. Maybe people don't know this about me, but like, I don't go to the doctor. I
don't like to.
Yeah.
I only do it if I have to.
My doctor, my president, my whoever authority people that y'all be talking about is God.
Yeah,
that's it.
Me too.
That's it. So I don't look for answers in a person or this or that or anything. You know, I don't like to look to other human beings for answers.
On top of that,
I'm looking to God. If I learn things along the way, you know, like we teach each other things, but like I'm not like going out to seek it as much. I'm seeking inner
100%
God consciousness, you know.
And then I don't like going to, when you go to the doctor, they're always telling you something's wrong. I know so many people, God rest their soul, that's passed away. It's weird. They'll be squeaky clean healthy. All of a sudden they're going to the doctor. You could be just how you are right now. Doctor like, oh yeah, I seen this in your x-ray, or you got this. And then that energy from the law of attraction or whatever in their brain or whatever, they trigger something.
Right.
And then they start getting sick. They felt perfectly fine before. Once they go to the doctor tells them something's wrong with them. Like, shout out to my grandfather. Love my grandfather, man. My grandpa Zachary. That's what happened to him. Yeah. They say he was perfectly fine. He went to the doctor one time just to get, I don't know if he got a checkup. I forgot. But he was fine. And the doctor told me he was diagnosed with something. And ever since, he just got sick ever since then.
Wow.
And I know so many people that has happened to. And it's like, I don't even want to know. Like you said, if I trust my source, I trust my creator so much that if I have to be drugged and it's something's really wrong with me, I'm gonna know something's really wrong with me, and I'm gonna go. But I'm not just about to be going to a doctor just because. And then on top of that, I don't like going to the doctor like that. I got bit by a couple pit bulls recently. I've been in pit bull fights, and I go to the doctor.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
I don't do that. So yeah,
that looks bad. I saw you post on their story.
Yeah.
That looked. It was, you were bleeding. Did you had to put like some gauze on it or something?
Yeah, man. I've been. It's healing good. It's healing good, but could have been worse. But I count my blessings because God always takes care of me. Like to circle this conversation.
Yeah, super blessed.
But yeah, so as far as the whole nutrition game goes and on all that, people, we just need to focus on our inner health. You know, focus on our inner health. You know, a lot of good supplements, herbal stuff, a lot of good cleanses, whether it's juice cleanses, educate yourself, find out different cleanses. There's so much cleanses, different cleanses. I just mentioned the milk thistle, dandelion, turmeric, find out the dosages, liver, kidneys. You want to take care of your liver and kidneys more than anything. I'm not gonna sit up here and prioritize it, but that needs to be a focal point.
I think it's a double
It's a focal point.
And liver,
your heart
kidneys,
too, and all that.
heart,
you know,
of course,
but you tell some people, you tell the general public, I love you humans, but humans, you're like, they'll be like, oh yeah, liver, kidney, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. I don't even worry about my eyes, my lungs, my mouth. Hey, nothing else matters. I just focus on liver, kidney. So no, those are two focal points along with everything else.
Yeah, everything. And then also, ear, nose, and throat.
Yeah.
Type shit. So my thing is, I don't need to go. I can go to the internet if I need to find something out. There's sources that you trust, and everybody has their own belief and stuff like that. But I just feel like once I start that, I'm gonna be in a different. I don't want to put my life on someone else, like a doctor. That's crazy. I can't do that. So so the blood thing. I don't think I could do that blood thing.
The blood, the DNA thing?
Yeah, or because it was like you take the blood test and then it tells you all your deficiencies and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I heard about that, but I don't know. I don't want to know.
Oh, you don't? Oh, you said you don't?
I think I already know. I meditate pretty, frequently throughout the day, all day.
You know what I think personally I kind of want to know? I haven't did it. I'm going to do it. I do a lot of stuff I should have did or say I'm going to do it, don't do it. But I like that about myself because at least I don't burn out everything. So if I did everything I said I was going to do, I would have pretty much did everything. So there's still stuff on the bucket list to go.
Oh, what's your bucket list?
So many things.
So many.
Skydiving still on there.
Skydiving, you ever been?
Coachella.
Like everybody goes.
I was supposed to go to Coachella. Yeah, my boy AJ would go to Coachella. Everybody would go to Coachella.
I know, I was supposed to go, but I was like,
Yeah.
It's different.
It's different. I mean,
I went with the Tupac hologram.
Tupac hologram.
Shout out to Tupac.
I don't know, it's cool. I don't really, festivals where you gotta they say, everybody says it's fun if you go with a good group. That's
Yeah. Or backstage, or, that little green area in front, you want to be right there. No, but, so let's go back to your timeline here. So, okay, you were from Ohio, then you got a modeling let's see if I studied properly. Let's see if I was really Chewy. He's probably not watching it. I'm gonna send this to Chewy, but Chewy's doing what I want to do. He's a professional, so not me. But okay,
you're a professional too. You got to check next to your IG. Go look at her post. And this whole
I post about it, but it's about to come off on the 30th.
She's not renewing that subscription.
I'm not renewing that subscription.
all you fake celebrities out there, you don't renew yours either.
No, listen, I think it's good to have it either way, but
that's good. For you should have it.
But the thing is, they don't let me put an eye picture. I always had a picture of just my eyes, and I never had a full face picture. It makes me nervous.
They trip on that?
So that's why I'm gonna get rid of it.
But you can put any picture, you just can't put your eyes?
You can't put just the eye pic. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't
That's
know.
what's crazy, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, so
but in this world, this society is so driven in a certain way. You gotta play the game. And people who are of influence, because, I grew up saying, I have that part. I'm Gemini. I had that part of me
Gemini. No, I'm actually Sag.
We're good.
My mom and my dad are. My dad is June 9th. My mom is June 13th. So I know Gemini.
20th in the building.
20th? Oh, cool. When is the cusp?
20th, 21st.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay. So you got a little bit of Cancer.
Yeah, I'm very special. I'm not saying it a good way all the time, guys, but very special. What was I talking about before? I thought I hit on something good.
I know we're getting ADD from this weed. This is good shit though. You know what? We can also smoke my joint too.
Smoke it after this.
This one's
Go get it. I'm trying to figure out what I was saying. What was I saying before that?
What was it? I need to fix this. Oh wait, do you need
No, I'm good.
It's 52. No, you need more.
Yeah, we're good. I don't need it.
What was I getting? Oh yeah, the joint. Duh. See, that's why I like to smoke on camera, because it's
I don't remember what the heck I was talking about.
It just makes it funnier.
See, because this little tripod thingy, or whatever it is, it always makes the phone go like that to the side. Yeah.
What the hell was I talking about?
We were talking about, Ohio, no? I was
Yeah, we started about Ohio. Good
so,
job.
okay.
So, let me tell you, so real quick, not real quick, but so born in Kalamazoo, Michigan, the zoo. What's up, the zoo? We poppin'. Also represent Flint, Michigan, Flintstones.
Oh, right.
Davis, what's up? Davis side of the family, what's up, man? So, yeah, so my dad's side is from Flint. I was born in Kalamazoo. And anybody who knows Michigan, those are two. Kalamazoo's real small, but it's special because of the name. It's real small, but it's still, my nigga, love y'all niggas, gangster there, gangster Flint. Just my grandfather was the first. Yeah. My grandfather was the first black firefighter in Flint, Michigan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so a lot of royalty there, a lot of special vibes and special energy there. And then so what made me the individual I am is started with those rich roots and background. And then I completely got a mixture of everything growing up. My dad, my mom, my dad, like, when I was young, like, he decided he wanted to go to school and get his bachelor's. So I started that circle. We moved all over from North Carolina, South Carolina, Delaware, Jersey, Sacramento. Like, we was all over the place until we settled, like, when I was in 7th grade in Ohio. And shout out to Ashtabula, my middle school days, all the way to Columbus, of course, my Buckeyes. I took in so much. So I took in the environments. We were young, of him going from nothing to the bachelor. So during those years, I mean, there's times me and my mom, like, me and my dad was in a 1-bedroom apartment, you feel me? So it's like, and I'm the oldest, so like, my young sister and brother weren't born until we got to the later stages. So during our upbringing, I experienced so much. Like, I wasn't the kid to like have everything growing up. I didn't have your new pair of Jordans every week. I didn't have whatever. My parents always kept me clean, don't get me wrong. Always kept me clean, always taught me to learn education, and always just kept me, they were wizards. My dad was super hard, but I needed that. My mom was just a strong woman. And so I God equipped me perfectly to who I am today. So with those aspects of me, it kind of like I said, there's times in 1-bedroom apartments, we rose from all that, food stamps, all that, to like, my dad ended up getting his master's and PhD, and then we moved into the suburbs, like when I started getting into high school and stuff in Columbus. And so my level of communication with people just, I mean, I'm in the hood, I'm around white folks, I'm around Asians, like I'm around everybody. So I got to communicate and embody everybody growing up. And so that was very, very, very beneficial to me. And then on top of that, so I got that aspect inside the house. Outside of the house, I ran the streets. All my older boys was OGs, my uncles was OGs, my cousins, everybody was OGs, wherever they were. Everybody's bosses. I rolled with the bosses.
Nice.
I was in the clubs at like.
Yeah, he rolls with bosses, trust.
I was in the clubs.
We're gonna talk about that.
I was in the clubs at 13, 14. I was in the streets. Like, I had that. I just had it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the teachers like me, and the gangsters like me. I was a gangster. Shout out, you feel me, at 7th grade. You already know this. I keep it 100. So like, I keep it 100. So like,
yeah.
All that moving around, we settled in Columbus, where my home is, Columbus, Ohio, and yeah, I just knew I was different then. Everyone knew I was different. I knew I was different by the time I got in high school. So from that crazy upbringing, it developed a character. You know what I'm saying? Like a character, like not your everyday character. He's not straight hood. He's not straight this. He's like, he's got everything in him, and it's like, but he embodies everything to the fullest.
Do you think that is what kind of like, you had to play different roles in your real life, and now in your acting life, you play roles as well.
You know what's
right?
so funny? So that's just, that's how it organically happened.
Uh-huh.
That organically is it. And now what I do, use tools for whatever role I'm playing, I take back scenarios and situations and, everything from this memory bank. And I do apply it to whatever role. And I can play whatever role. When I first started acting, that's why probably, honestly, I could have been in a lot more. I've been in so many TV shows, but I probably could have been in a lot more, especially Black Hollywood. But I wanted to get away from that stigma. I didn't want to do your gangster roles, your black roles, your typical black roles. I didn't want to be on no BET, all like that. I didn't want to be looked at like that, seen like that. Nor did I want any type of normal acting roles. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want you like who you would maybe see me as, whatever typical role you may look at me and cast me as. I wanted to play like a dentist. I wanted to play a poor person. I wanted to play
You have played a lot of different roles, huh?
Yeah. And just not even on actual camera. I've played so many different roles, whether it's in acting classes, whether it's in I've been on so many auditions. I've been on hundreds
Modeling.
of auditions.
That's what I was gonna say, because they said you got a modeling, your first modeling agency.
So my first
Chicago, right?
Out of Chicago, Babes and Bows. I think it was 2011. It was short-lived, but that's what got me off my feet. I went to this scouting contest, and I got chosen by them at the scouting contest. I did a really good monologue, and I wasn't acting back then. I did Social Network. It was about Facebook.
I remember that movie. You did that movie?
Yeah, I did that. I did a monologue. I did really well. That's what I'm saying. That's not even who I am. But I did the Zuckerberg. I did the Zuckerberg monologue, and a really tough part of it for the monologue. And that was even back then. So it's like I chose that. I didn't choose Menace to Society, which is my favorite movie. Yeah. I didn't choose Boys in the Hood. I didn't choose whatever. I don't know, whatever hot boy else, another hot boy or something like that. Like I didn't choose none of the roles, which I really like to. That's what I really embody. But I didn't choose none of the roles. I chose, I choose out the box, and I really want to do it. I'm really doing well. So so my character, as far as acting goes, is definitely You see, like you said earlier, you see why when you look back, like, dang, this is why I'm in that place. Or universe, God equipped me with all the tools I need to perform at this or do this, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
And
how things just work out. And then after Chicago you went to LA.
So after Chicago, I got a manager out here, and I was still I was pursuing my modeling. And then my boy Arnold was acting, and I did a little theater and stuff like that here and there when I was younger. And I kind of knew, like, cause I always did the music. I was doing the music too, like early on, No Net Camp.
Right.
No Net Camp.
He did music.
Big Samson, Mash.
He was in a rap
Royalty,
group.
what's up?
Right, the rap group?
Yeah,
Okay,
Big Chuck, you already know what it is.
That's my research.
Yeah. So I had a group out, and I was doing the music first, and then when you're an artist, now you see why. Like you see a lot of your musicians do acting, or acting do musicians. Everyone pretty much gets the model if they're big, and you see it's a full circle. And you're playing a role in every which one of them. Like you have to show up, just like you have to show up acting and being a character. You have to show up when you want to do the song and be on the mic. If you're not showing up with that energy for whatever the song is, that song's not going to come out correct. If you're trying to model right now, we do a photo shoot, and I'm tired of how I am. You can snap me as much as you want. You may find a good picture because I look good. You may find a good picture, but I'm not gonna look. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna show up. The picture's gonna look dull. You're gonna be like, oh, the dude looks tired. He looks whatever. The swag's not there. You can tell. So like, you have to bring that energy with all of them, and that's what being an artist is, and that's what the common denominator is about an artist. You have to bring yourself to all these different things. So so I started actually Men's Physique right after I got signed with Babes and Bows.
Right, and that's when you did the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing.
Yeah.
You won third place.
Third place, 2012 Men's Physique.
Damn.
Yeah.
How is that? Like,
man, that was just.
Is it how long do you have to train for like beginning of that?
It just depends on where you're at with your physique and your body, what you're trying to achieve, how long the show's out.
You're always training though. Period.
Yeah, I'm a lifelong athlete, so I stay in shape, stay at all. It's just an everyday. It's a job for me now.
It's every day, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a job. It's like everything else. People are like, oh, it's so easy for you. No, it's not easy for me. It's hard for me, just like anybody else. It's like I don't want to, and I'm over the accolades of it. I've already, because people, you get praise and you get love on how you look and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful and thankful and blessed for the way I look, and I love it. But the high off, oh yeah, you look like this, you look like that. I've heard everything you could possibly hear. I've been everywhere, so it's like, it doesn't really, that basically what I'm saying that for is to say it doesn't motivate me like that. Just to know everyone thinks I look good and stuff like that.
I know you want to like be known for other shit too. It's like, yeah, I'm grateful for that, but then you want people to like appreciate you for your personality, or like I always struggle with that too. I'm like,
you want everything.
Like, oh yeah, she's cute or whatever, but like, what about my personality? You know?
Yeah, of course, we want it all. But I'm saying
we want it all.
But I'm saying more or less like you have to.
I as a fucking guy right now. No, seriously, we mixed our teas. Like one tea bag is my tea bag, and then one's yours, and then we mixed our weed.
It's the best.
We like the same shit. Oh, side note.
Tea and weed's the best combination.
So you know Sophie, right? Okay, I wanted to talk about
H2O Divine.
Yeah, H2O Divine. There was something else I was gonna fucking say too. It was Divine H2O.
What's up, Sophie?
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, Sophie. So Sophie owns the water store. So she is doing great work though. Like she's been feeding the homeless since day one. I've known her. I've known her for like, I don't know how long I've known her. Since day one. Actually, I don't know how long that is though. But yeah, do you ever do stuff like that? Like go and feed the homeless and stuff? She goes every last Sunday of the month.
I used to be part of a nonprofit organization. My brother's nonprofit organization, Pyramid to Progression.
I could have sworn I said that.
And for 3 straight years, we did Thanksgiving and Christmas drives, Salvation Army and Goodwill, and this is back in Columbus. We would go to the donation banks and we would just bring people in. I would donate stuff for my company wherever I was working at the time. And so, and then I have relationships with some people I met from there to this day. So, yeah, and I mean, I could go so deep with it. But yeah, I have a deep relationship with the less fortunate. That's what I'm gonna call them.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Well, I also wanted to talk about the how much you help women too, and I've been following your Instagram and like your story and
rod and everything.
Yeah.
Zanzendegiazadi.
Yeah. So honestly, I will say a lot of people probably watching don't even know about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
that's the problem.
The world is so big, and if you're not paying attention, and if you're being ignorant to what's going on outside of your city or your state or your country, which I found out, and you find out there's a lot of people that don't know what's going on outside of their city, let alone their state, let alone their country. So, yeah, that's mind-boggling. But yeah, I mean, everyone should know about this, but they don't. And what's going on is, it's just over in Iran. They've been a country that's been plagued, tormented,
women
tortured, men and women, honestly. They just haven't had they haven't had any type of rights really in a lot of different ways. Like, I mean, they can't sing or dance really in public. They can't, let alone do this in public, they can't even sing certain lyrics in their music. In certain parts, most of the parts, the girls cannot be uncovered with hijab. They have to have a hijab on. A lot of them can't get jobs at places. They're definitely under men. And if you hear what their leader has said, the leader, which is, he's just his the brain and psyche and just the whole, it's like it's puzzling. But he'll sit up there. He's had interviews where he sat up there and said, women are nothing but, I forgot his actual verbiage. I don't like quoting unless I know I can speak it verbatim. So don't quote me. It's not verbatim, but it is somewhat in this context. And he basically came out there and said, hey, women, we don't look at women as women. Women are basically like a mistake from God. They're here from men. We get to basically do whatever we want to them. Yes, basically in so many words. That's what he said.
Wow.
Yeah. they look at women like women are rats, like women are just here to please them. The police, if you go to jail there, and if you did something to piss the police off, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna rape you. Since the revolution has begun, so many girls have been protesting, people have protested with this, and they have been, there's over 1,000 prisoners being hung. There's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, of people being hung over there just for whether they're speaking out, whether they've done something. If I was over there, everything I did, I would have been hung. I would have been done right now. If I was over there, everything I did.
Right.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of people over here, what we did to stand up, speak out. You can't go on the internet. Sherwin, one of the guys named Sherwin, he won a Grammy. He just won a Grammy for the song he did with the whole Iran this past what's going on. And he's like us, saved just because the whole world knew about him and they didn't want that scrutiny on him. Yeah, but he was looking at Tumaj. He's a big rapper over there. Tumaj, Salahi, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Tumaj is on death row right now. He's been in solitary confinement for 300 days now. They busted out his eye, tortured him, all because he spoke out and I think did a song of what's going on. All because of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Man.
It's just sad to see that we're still going through this in other places of the world. Modern day slavery in other places. Yeah, anywhere on the planet. It's just it's
okay.
super sad. So me in a rundown with everything, like I've had such a deep personnel with the Persian community over the last decade. So, with that being said, it hits me in a different way, and I've had to stand up for this. God has put it on me to stand up and speak out and use what my people or what's in my bloodline, the fire of what my people have been through, use that fire and help out. Not even help out, stand up for what's right. Because I don't want no accolades over this. I don't care about nobody. I don't care about no fame. I don't care about nothing over this. I'm like, oh yeah, he's doing that. No. Yeah, I wanted to see people know that I'm standing up for something I believe in, and something I believe in. A culture that I resonate with and I'm home to, and this is my call. This is my duty. You know what I'm saying? Just like if it was someone else, maybe, and they embodied a certain other culture. You know what I'm saying? Like another culture basically made them feel at home, and they were a qualified spokesperson to stand up in whatever type of ways. I would expect them to stand the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's your time. It's your calling. But not even getting into what's right or what's wrong. It doesn't matter what that is. Inside of me, that's what sparked the fire to stand up, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing with this whole movement, and yeah.
I have a friend, I met this guy the other day through a friend, and he was like talking about how he's an activist and like he goes to all these marches and stuff. And then he's told me that he went to yours, and I was like, oh, you probably know this guy, Michael Pulley. And he was like, oh yeah, I know him. Because you've been speaking at all the rallies and stuff.
Yeah, I'm a big name in the Persian community. Rightfully so.
The Persian community?
Yeah, rightfully so.
You have a Persian connection
It's
out
funny.
here.
Yeah, it's funny. It's just, sometimes we all do. You mesh with who you mesh with. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, now you really see the bigger reason why things like now I'm like a good big voice with this. You know what I mean? And I do feel like I'm helping make a difference in different ways. So yeah, man, that's what life's about. You never know what your calling is in life. You never know what your callings are in life. You never know sometimes. And they hit you like, wow. Just like me, everything we're talking about now with me standing, doing what I'm doing with this whole Iran revolution. Mm-hmm. Remember everything we just talked about through this whole segment? Mm-hmm. She's like, pass that joint, nigga. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Pass that.
No. But yeah.
Everything we talked about equipped me for this. The different places I grew up, the different type of upbringing, the people I was around, all that, the things I've been involved in.
There's been change made, right?
Yeah. There's still a lot of change to come.
But
there was
something that happened that was really good, though. It was a success. I remember.
Recently, the MASA Act has been established within Congress. So that act right there is going to be a bill, and hopefully this bill gets passed. If the bill gets passed, then there'll be some sanctions and some different things placed upon Iran. which is going to help remove that government, because that's what it is. And the government is not a government of the people. It's actually another, like, you might say terrorist group that came into Iran. I think the Arabs, I forgot what they are, I don't want to quote what they are, but they came in and they are not like their actual, the actual history of their culture, their actual bloodline. They weren't Iranians, they're not Persians, they're not from the Iran bloodline. And they came in and imposed everything on the country, imposed everything on the people. So that's why you got a big separation of people and country, of people and government, excuse me. You heard Trump talk about, Trump, how he hates Iran. He calls him Iran. He says he hates Iran. He's not talking about the people, he's talking about the government. And a lot of people who aren't educated is separate, you know what I mean?
Oh, got you, yeah.
Beautiful people, culture, hard people, the government, to the day, so.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, zanzendegiazadi, we will keep fighting. We'll keep going through till we get change. It's a movement, just like, slavery or civil rights didn't end in a year. It went a while, so.
Damn.
Prepare,
I'll go one day.
Huh?
Are y'all is there gonna be more, like,
What?
marches or anything?
There's always gonna be stuff. We're fighting it more or less now, like I said, within the political field right now. That's where the fight's at right this second.
Oh, that's good
It's in the
though.
political field right now, yeah. So yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. The journey, the marathon continues. We're gonna get freedom though. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, man. So wait, so how long have you been in LA though?
So I've been in LA since 2013.
Oh shit. Okay, so you're here when Nipsey died, yeah.
Yeah, I went to Nipsey still. That's my hood. That's my hood out in LA. That's all my family's hood. So we went, right there in the smack dab of heart of Nipsey. I went with Nipsey's, his neighborhood, everybody. So I experienced it, in a very, very, very special way. And it was definitely the most memorable
I wish I could
funeral.
have went to the marathon store. I didn't get a chance.
You can still go. I mean, you can go outside. You can go check
Outside,
it out.
I know. I wish I could have went, but
Yeah. It looks, to go view it now is more.
why'd they
I forgot
close
the word
it?
I'm looking for. I forgot the word I'm looking for.
Why'd they close it?
And honestly, I've been trying to be back. Because I ordered a lot of my marathon clothing online now, so they might even have it open right now, honestly. I ain't even been back over there. I mean, I've been over there, but I haven't been to the store.
So let's go back to your timeline. So you're in LA, and then up until so like what's next? I think did we reach now?
Yeah, we can reach now.
But no, I'm glad we talked about that, because I know that's like near and dear to your heart, that cause and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just terrible what's going on, but yeah, so what's next?
So what's next is a lot of bliss, a lot of growth, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy.
Because right now you're on your spiritual
a lot of responsibility.
Journey.
I'm always on my spiritual journey. It never stops.
Yeah.
It never stops. I'm just in tune right now because I'm doing a lot of cleanses, and I did a lot of working on myself a lot in various ways. But so that's always a journey. I definitely anticipate myself to be in some type of upcoming show recently. I've had a few big auditions lately, and I haven't got none of them. It sucks, but
Hollywood's dead.
But
sorry guys, Hollywood's dead. I'm going to New York literally next week. Bye. No, I'm playing. No, I love Hollywood, but it's taken a while to get back to it how it was before,
Since COVID, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That aspect of it, yeah.
But
it's a lot of stuff here it's home to me for work, and a lot of things I have to do to be able to maneuver throughout my life. So, thank God that Hollywood as in the film industry didn't shut down, and we still got that. Like I said, I anticipate myself to be on something big coming soon, something really big and good and fun.
Well, God always blesses you, and you're always in alignment, so that's why you stay blessed.
Appreciate you.
Girl.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna make it happen myself on my earthly the way I can, within my ability. And also, there's a book I read recently that a lot of people close to me and dear to me, I've got them to read it. And it's called, remember The Secret?
Oh, yeah.
So there's another version called The Secret. It's called The Magic.
The Magic?
Yeah, The Magic. It's like The Secret and then The Magic. That's the book's The Secret and then it's like The Magic.
Oh, interesting.
So it's really good. And it's actually like a 30-day. It's a 30-day like course almost, you would say.
Mm-hmm.
So you have different things to do for 30 days. Every day you have different things to do. It's really really life changing if you really do it. Yeah. I've gotten a lot from it, and I apply it to everyday life now. I read it a couple months ago, and it's like one thing it teaches you is a lot of manifestation stuff. So you're really detailed in what you want and everything, and what you want to get out of life and everything like that. But another aspect of it, besides that whole manifestation and getting things and all that, is to be beyond what you imagine grateful means. To go past the limits and feel really what thankfulness, really what gratefulness, really what appreciation means. And I always thought I was grateful, and I know I am, and I thought I was, but I just realized there's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to it after you read this book. And now, present day, I'm more grateful and thankful for everything. Whether it's this opportunity to speak to you right now, whether it's this, I have lips and a mouth to be able to speak to you. I have eyes to be able to look at you right now. I can feel this air going through this breeze.
Is it cold? I think it's a little cold.
Yeah, it's a little chilly, but I'm good because I'm talking.
Stop smoking.
I'm talking a lot and I'm warmed up.
Yeah.
So I'm really just like I'm so grateful and thankful for every little thing right now.
This mushroom stuff is pretty good.
It's really good.
It is making me want to go pee.
It's really good. Well, so yes. So that's a little bit about.
Thanks for coming. I think we did an hour, no?
We did over an hour.
For real?
I think so.
We could do 4 hours.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
So that's cool.
Dope.
Well, 2023 so far is going good, I feel like. Because I feel like I'm so in alignment. I don't even make plans. Just God just makes plans for me. Or like God takes care of it. God makes the big decisions for me. And I just kick back and just
let's go on this journey and this ride.
Right, yeah. So I'm excited to leave LA, but I'll be back.
Yeah.
July maybe.
There you go.
August.
Whenever you're supposed to be back.
Summer's nice here. I love summer here.
Whenever you're supposed to be back, you'll be back.
I always come back. It's home. I've been here for 15 years.
Yeah, see? And that's what I'm saying. So whenever you, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, whenever you're meant to be back, you'll be back.
I'm always back, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so good. We could go have some drinks or something. We'll go to the perch or something. So say bye. Let's say bye. Bye.
Oh, I didn't know we still on camera.
Oh, you didn't even know. We're just going to talk anyway. Cheers.
Get off camera.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
And thanks for smoking on camera with me. I'm so excited. I actually had butterflies. I was like, yay, somebody will smoke with me. Because nobody, the last few interviews, nobody wanted to smoke with me. I was like, anyways.
Just smoking, buddy.